get power do not understand that this was there before you. Remember that. Before you got power, this was there. The flag of Guyana. And I'm going straight into Guyana because recently one of the stalwarts representing the culture that Guyana would turn out to be. Because remember, the Almighty runs the earth. And when things happen, He allows people to be there. Not everyone. So, if something is to go up positive, He allows the positive people to be there. Because if the negative people were there, it wouldn't go up. So, if you were not there when the golden arrowhead was established, it's because you were not supposed to be there. But that doesn't matter, because you're still born in the presence of the golden arrowhead. And it doesn't matter. Because remember, there were people who were born before. But if they did well, they still got praise for what they did. Nathaniel Critchlow was not there when the golden arrowhead was established. But his name calls in relation to it. The Enmore martyrs were not there, but their name called in relation to it. Kofi was not there, but his name called in relation to it, and many others. So those people who come and get power under the golden arrowhead and exercise all kinds of negative vibrations, remember, at least they got a person like me who always pay attention to what is important going on. People call it history, but it's the Almighty story. His story and me story and you story and all kind of story. It's plenty sides to the story, but the Almighty got a story. Who made those people present at that particular time? And I'm speaking in relation to Miss Valerie Rodway, who recently passed. One of the icons in the writing of many of the songs that represented our independence and the land, like the golden arrowhead. So, when people come and act in negative fashion, I observe and say, they don't even respect the golden arrowhead. They come like if it's they establish it, they gonna run the land, and they this and. So, I here in this country, because the Almighty want me to be here, you may not be conscious of why you're here. I conscious of why I am here. And that's specifically why I come in this program, which I started in 2003, when there were people who were even thinking, what's wrong with he? Who's he? He's. I still here. You know why? Because the power that got me here is higher than you. And will always be higher than you. You have no consequence in me standing here. None. Similarly, you came and met the golden arrowhead. Do you know what it signifies? I see people doing all kinds of things that the golden arrowhead does not signify. and to prove that I conscious. Even though I act normal like anyone else, laugh, act, you know, look like a simpleton, look like, you could pick out a whole set of people. I could look like, act like, talk like. But the fact remains, I could prove I conscious. I made a Golden Arrowhead song since 2004 or 5. I think it's 2004. I started my program 2003. And most of the songs I wrote is between 2003 to 2007. In my first advent on the television. Because the things I was speaking about so peeved me that I had to write songs. Because songs, you keep singing them. People playing songs from how many years ago till today. Because the songs, the word, song, and the power of the song came together through the guidance of the Almighty. Anything that stands with positivity is through the Almighty. That's why I know Lucifer kingdom must fall. Babylon must fall. You want to look in the Bible and read it? Babylon will be utterly burned with fire. That great city that make all the merchants rich. I think most people should throw the Bible in the garbage. Because they don't live to none of that. They don't promote that Babylon will fall. That great city that made so many rich with the pearls and the diamonds and the this and the silk. That's who you representing, the vanity that the Father allowed man to make or to use. And the Father make diamond, and the Father make gold, and the Father make rubies, and the Father make pearls. What you made. The people who be talking the most is the people who never made nothing. Empty barrels make the most noise. You want us to get an empty barrel and a full barrel and check it. The scientists who invent all kind of thing, nobody's hardly called a name. And the people, their name don't call. I got blacks in science there. And people don't be calling names of the people who made all kind of things, including street sweeper to sweep the streets of New York. The person name don't call. Yeah. Because there's a system running the earth called Babylon. And Babylonians, they keep the most nice and talk the most negative and pretend they run in the world with the negative. And which all you're doing is cause destruction, you know. The people who don't know what they're doing, destruction always happen around them. Do you know that? You want me to check it, sir? You want me to check Mussolini? You want me to check Nebuchadnezzar? Or you want me to check some people in Guyana? Don't let me check them. Because they don't get checked already. Destruction happen around them. Remember that Majesty talking, let's tell you all. You could tell anybody, it's not a brag, it's not a boast. I represent that the Father got sense. That's what I represent. And you don't have no sense unless you get it from the Father. That's why I tell you, I know where I get all my sense. And it ain't from school. My understanding of things ain't come from school. Because I had it before I went to what they call the best school. Since I was a little boy, I had it. That's how I know it didn't come from school. And I could explain, and that's how I explain how it does work. You just observe. And I could even sing songs that tell you that in ganja music, reggae music. That's what I'm telling Mr. Greenjaw. You can't fight against marijuana and you're playing ganja music. Hear the ganja music, what I'm telling you about. That's to prove that what you do is just observe and note. Hear the song. I sit down on Jaja veranda and I observe what I want ya. I say I sit down on Jaja veranda and I sight up what I want ya. I said the fire, 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 I go bonanya. It a go bonanya, it a go bonanya. I said the fire, 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 I go the anya. Yeah, you know. Sight what I want, see what I want. Long, long time, ya sight what I want. It a go dredanya, it a go dredanya. I said the fire, 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 I got bonanya. I said the fire, 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 I got the anya. Yeah, talk about the wicked, you know. We can't feel it. Them feel it, I say. Yeah. You know. See what I want. Say what I want. He sit down on Jaja veranda. You have a veranda and you sit down on it and you see what's going on. Good. There's a song. So when you observe, you see what's going on. Still tongue, keep it a wise here. So I come on TV and I tell people what I observe. You know who's the dunce in class? The man who sits at the back. He could sit at the back. Not because he sits at the back, make it dance. Because he's paying attention. He mind there's somebody else doing all kind of things, not paying attention. So, I want to bring it to all these people who are ruling and sitting in parliament and talking this and talking and talking and talking, though. You observe the golden and red, you know, you come and meet it. You know what it signifies? Well, let's sing this song. That I write since 2004, when the bodies were falling. And that's why I come on air in 2003, on the 23rd of July, 2003. Imperial Majesty birthday, Earth Day. It was a Wednesday. And then when people tell me that, man, I walk in, I don't get time, I don't get home at the time, I move it to Saturday. And people tell me even then they don't get home early, so I move it to Sunday. Because more people is be home on Sunday in the evening. If they do work Sunday, they're going to cut early. So let me sing this song. I am the golden arrowhead, come to lead all nations, oh, and take them to reality and to salvation. Yeah, I was sent by His Majesty, the one with the golden crown. Yeah, gold is the symbol of authority of the Father of creation. Through the power of the Trinity came my authorization to teach the people righteousness, unity. Well, the golden array does not speak. So I had to speak for it. It spoke to me telepathically because it realized I am like it. I am a golden arrowhead. I go forward positively. Because that is what the symbol of an arrow promotes. That's what an arrow means. It gives direction. That's why Guyana's flag became the golden arrowhead. It ain't just an arrowhead, it's a golden arrowhead to lead us in a particular direction and to prove it. Hear what the song says. I can start it again. There's a different version. I had a straightforward version, but now I'll try to put it in a more reggae version. I am the golden arrowhead, come to lead all nations, yeah, and take them to reality and to salvation, yeah. I was sent by His Majesty, the one with the golden crown, yeah. Gold is the symbol of authority of the Father of creation. Gold is the symbol of authority of the Father of creation. So it's not just arrowhead, it's a golden arrowhead. I am the golden arrowhead, come to lead all nations, all, and take them to reality and to salvation. Yeah, I was sent by His Majesty, the one with the golden crown. Yeah, gold is the symbol of authority of the Father of creation. Through the power of the Trinity came my authorization to teach the people righteousness, unity, multiplication. Yeah, not division and disunity, the signs of destruction. Yeah, that's not the way of His Majesty. That's for Lucifer's kingdom. Yeah, so if you love your golden arrowhead, then you must join me. Yeah, and become a volunteer for your society. Yeah, 2001, the year of volunteers internationally. Yeah, tell me, without the volunteers, where would we be? Yeah, like the one Forbes Burner and the one Majesty, like the Enmore martyrs, 209 slaves, 1823, like the one Kwamina and the one Kofi, like the one Kausila, Critchalo, others you did not see. Yeah, so if you love your golden arrowhead, then you must join me. Yeah, sling your AK on your back, pick up your pitchfork and follow me. Yeah, so we can go and build our interior city and cultivate new lands to build our economy. Yeah, so if you love your golden arrowhead, then you must join me. Yeah, and become a volunteer for your society. Yeah, so if you love your golden arrowhead, then you must join me. Yeah, meet me at the square of the revolution tomorrow morning early. You see, I make the song since 2004 time because everything was going opposite to what the golden arrowhead signified. The golden arrowhead signified unity, multiplication, not division and disunity, the signs of destruction. Watch. People come in and ruling, and they understand and overstand and standing. Because when you don't understand, you understand. And until you overstand, you won't be standing. Because you got to stand. So, they don't understand the history, but people coming in power after the history don't play and go on with their own thing. As if they ain't got a golden arrowhead. As if they never had a golden arrowhead. As if they never had all them patriotic songs that were written. Green land of Guyana, of rivers and plains. made rich by the sunshine. We'll go on. When I was in school, you had to sing all them patriotic songs. All. Right in the same high school there. The top high school. Right in there. They got music. Society there. Music room. And I think it was Miss Dolphin at one time. Then it was Miss Lunk at one time. And then was Miss McDavid in the end. We had to sing all them songs as a choir. So, people come in and they know what's this. Mr. Height is the first one to know what's this. Forbes Burnham, National Reconciliation and National Unity, 1984-85. This book here. They know what's it. Where Burnham and Jagan came together, right? And reunited the country like they did at the beginning when we were fighting for independence. This history is hidden. I have spoken about it for years. I was on since 2014, before there was a prorogation, before there was a coalition, before there was an election, before the government changed. I was on here since 2nd of February, Black History Month, 2014. And many times I put this book up. I said none of the parties don't talk about it. That this really happened. And that Mr. Height squashed it. For the first time, I heard Mr. Hamilton Green speak that things change because Mr. Height changed everything or things that Burnham did. No one else in the PNC ever admitted that Mr. Height changed. People try to make an excuse, well, you have to this and you have to that. Excuse. In fact, remain, he changed all the things. And where are we today? The people have nothing. Everything the people had at that time. Because Burnham changed it to being the ownership of the people was established. Own and control your resources. That was the statement. Self-help co-op. And from the time you come out self-help, you don't continue no more. A country got to help itself. So, in here has everything about the talks that went on. And that they formed the Fatherland Front. Capital F, Fatherland, and Capital F Front. It's a name. The Fatherland Front. And that the two of them, the two parties, will be going to election as one from then on. Anybody want to say a lion? No. This brings us to where we are now. And what is the real situation? Why it's going the way it's going? Because disobedience. Remember, disobedience. PNC disobey Burnham, PPP disobey Jagan. What we have here, let me get straight, is High Crew versus Mrs. Jagan Crew. I don't care who respect them. It's stupidly High Crew and bitter Janet Jagan Crew. Because when she didn't go in 64, she became bitter. If you're observing, you would know. Mr. Hyde, he's stupid. Because he's a white man, make he change everything, was his black brother set up for the people. To get what Burnham born, what called money, what white man printing, billions, and got you working for it. Burnham born money. Can't slow burn money. The man in hardcore, you burn money. What they're doing is setting up the self, and then we can bargain about this money thing. From strength. You don't bargain from weakness. You let the white man make you weaken yourself. Get rid of all the banks that make you strong. Get rid of all the things that make the people strong. When you got strong people, you got strong country. You got weak people, you got weak country. See the people there? People sitting on the pavement. More people turning vagrants. What kind of thing is that? With a country when you got people already? You're joking with all these resources. Yeah, you can't talk to me. If you know how much little respect I have for the two parties, little. You can't tell me nothing. Since I little boy had sense. Ain't got no man on all to tell me stubbornness. Because I will tell empty face, you talking stubbornness. And I can tell you why it's stubbornness. And I can tell you, you don't know the difference between 1 and 2. You are 2, and a man tell you no, give up the 2 and take 1. And keep 1. You know what the man what the 1 talent will bury it? You know what the Almighty do? The Almighty take the talent from me when he dig it up and say, look, I still have the 1. And give it to the people who increase the 3 to 5, and the other man will increase the 7 to something. Give it to them, because you don't know the value of things. Besides, you never know the value of all the things about them set up. What we were doing, science. Science. Even into science, you ain't following God. And that's what I'm telling Mr. Granger. The God I follow is the God of science. If you want to know about ganja, you just use science. Not talk what people talk. That's why I gave you 2 DVDs where the scientists them examine it in America. The test is official test in official states. Done by official people who got a face there, who got a name there, who saying with the reports there, the complaint with tobacco, the complaint with alcohol, the testing it for cancer. I don't deal with jokey business. And if you come out to this school there, Queen's College, and deal with jokey business, somebody else take over your mind after you come out to Queen's College. Because since I was 11, 12, since I was 12, teachers who taught for 40 years, I got to stand up and talk to them. And they checking me to see if I can talk sense. And I said, little boy. Because they testing you upon the how much sense you got. Because they ain't talking. They ask you a question, and then they specifically listening to you to hear what you're saying. They'll give you the chance to speak. And you could tell that they're judging every single word. And you gotta speak proper English. You gotta explain yourself properly. You can't be wishy-washy. You could see the disdain on your face if you talk any stupidness. Because I see it with other people. That's why I make sure I talk some sense. And I see the face relax. And they left you alone. Yeah. If you talk stupidness, you could see they do so. Yeah. And give you a look. So, you can't talk, I can talk stupidness at 12 years old, and you can't talk stupidness to me at this age. Because I can talk stupidness at 12, and you was how old, and you talking stupidness to me? You gotta be crazy. I can tell you to your face it's stupidness. Because I asked question. Did you check the marijuana with the scientists then? Good. My story done right there. I don't want to tell people nothing more. Every man got right, he said you don't just need. You want to follow, don't follow though. The white man tell you, don't go along with though. Not me. So, we were into science. We were making Gaikan orange juice, we were making Gaikan pineapple chunks, and Gaikan pineapple juice and put them in tins. That you get your can opener, open it, and drink. Or throw it in a glass and put your ice. Product for export to bring in foreign exchange. We were making GRL fridge. We were making refrigerator with freeze, everything freezing. We were making Greco stereo and Greco radio. We couldn't make TV and cell phone next. It's electronics. It was under GT&T. GT&T got big internet thing going on now when they're talking about 4G and people now coming with 5G and all of that. What with we? Me come from the Stubby crew. That's what I Stubby. Because we are making these things now. Tap your vehicle, we making a car. We come long after Toyota and Nissan and all them. Plus I had Lado from Russia and the French car, what is it? Forget the name. Then you got the American car, Chevy and Ford, and we coming after them and make car. Yeah, because the people doing it, so we could do it. The golden area there is jokey to you. That's why since I started in 2003, as a matter of fact, let me tell you, I take credit to bringing back that, the golden array. Because nobody needs to fly it. The golden array had significance. Why think I bring it back? Why think I put it there? I don't got time with people because what I know that makes sense, ain't got a man on earth could tell me it makes sense. Because if I test something over and over and over and over and sense come out it and sense and more sense come out it, you can come now and tell me it makes sense? You say, you could come, but you gotta give me some evidence and prove it. But you just come in and tell me so. Me brain, not me brain and just suck the teeth on you. Because me brain don't make joke. Me brain suck me teeth on me if I follow you. I'm telling you, this computer here, the way I want to tell you, I know how we come there. Yeah, because he said that it's the Father put it there. That's how I got to tell you. And I tell you just that he, the brain, that conscious, said the Father put he there. And he's got me on heights. So, I ain't in control, so you gotta try with he. He can tell you stupidity. And if you're operating bitter like Janet, he can tell you that. And the same bitterness, he hand over to you, you know who she select. It's bitter business we get in. This bitter Janet crew, she farms her own crew. Right? He make all the Bonham stalwarts left. Miss Bonham, she said, left the party. And the other stalwarts, Rashi Jackson. His son. Me smoke marijuana, police only. Rashi go tea. He tell Rashi he doesn't care. He got going in the system. No, Rashi resigned right away. Rashi know about Bonham, but Joey being in Canada and getting caught with a little cocaine, which is the drug of choice of all the universities in Canada and America and all them places. Don't even bother with marijuana. I was there for 15 years, I know, in America. So, right away, Bonham said, no, release him to the embassy, to the custody of Guyana, right away. Immediately. And this from foreigners. So, certain things, you gotta have sense. You gotta have wisdom. And Bonham never tell Rasta nothing but marijuana. As a matter of fact, I got brethren where he was occupying a land. And Bonham coming through with the horse and thing. And see upon the land and say, what are you doing here? And the brethren was a national service. He tell you right away. Comrade, land to the tiller. The Bonham say, oh, land to the tiller. And you know Bonham can't say nothing about that. It's his own words, throw back at he. You have to accept. So now, what Bonham going to do as a scientist? Scientists look for truth, you know. That's why God is the master of science, is the great scientist. God, the truth about things is what God knows. To make a sun stand up there, and a moon stand up there, and the stars, everything going in coordination. You gotta be a master of scientists. And we're supposed to be in the image and likeness. So one of the scientists say, oh, land to the tiller. So of course one will look around to see what land to the tiller you talking about. What you telling? So you better got things still in there, not bush. So one will look and see, man got things planned. Land to the tiller, killing. The one will ask you got any marijuana? Say yes, I got one plant. The boy say, all right. I got to see the plant before I left here. The boy keep looking and going through the whole land thing. The boy reach out again and say, remember I got to see the plant before I left, you know. He has a kite born to the plant. He show born the plant. He born him ask him. What species though? I think Bonham is a clown. Bonham no lack, you know, people don't make sense. Getting knowledge and wisdom in your own head about something is what makes sense. Because the Almighty make everybody free to use everything that He made. And anybody who going in anything the Almighty made on this earth is a mad, is a person losing their mind or being misled. You can't tell the Almighty we should put for man. You are totally out of order. Totally. As an intelligent person with common sense, I know that. You can't tell the Almighty that He shouldn't put water because people drown. He gave you a brain to learn to swim so that you won't drown. To make providence. To be careful. You go up on a mountain, but if you're careful, you're going to fall off and die. You shouldn't make mountain. The earth is not for you then. You was just for to be an example to other people, for know about, so that you can know what is folly. So, Mr. Granger, this is what it's showing. Mr. Hyde is a fool who will lock up all the people because he knows nothing about marijuana. It's simple. Wisdom is found in the simplest place, you know. It's not a sophisticated kind of university the white man make. This is the university with the father make. The university. They got along with marijuana leaf, they got along with man tiyaba, woman tiyaba, granny backbone and all kind of thing. Here the man call all the weed song and he call all. What we learning? We ain't come for learn nothing, because we black. Y'all need to get this book and read it. Wait, we ain't investigating nothing but the history. We just casting aside, so. We cast aside the Bible, too. Because it's about wisdom. And what y'all depend on makes sense. Don't make sense at all. Not to me. Because all I see is more people living on the street. That's what I see. Instead of Ghana went up, wait, more Chinese people living on the streets in China. I hear they said to bring 60 million out of poverty. That's what I hear they saying. The lions, more Chinese living on the streets and more Chinese living on the streets and can't handle the pressure. It's a country who ruling. It still will go on. Because without vision, the people perish. So if the people perishing and they're sleeping on the street, because they got no vision. But not vision for everybody, including the people in jail. Including the people in jail. That's why I stand about Elijah Muhammad. Because they used to go in jail. That's where Malcolm X come from, jail. And educate them. And make them scholars. We were a scholarly nation, that's what the golden array represent. Scholarly business. Because the Almighty is who makes scholarly business. And we were supposed to teach in the world, not just the Caribbean. You hear the song say? I am the golden arrowhead come to lead all nations and take them to reality and to salvation. I was telling by His Majesty, the one with the golden crown. Gold is the symbol of authority of the Father of creation. Through the power of the Trinity, right? The triangle came my authorization to teach the people righteousness, unity, multiplication, not division and disunity, the signs of destruction. That's not the way of His Majesty. That's for Lucifer's kingdom. So if you love a golden arrowhead, Mr. Jagyo, and all the people who are going out with that kind of thing, then you must join me and become a volunteer for your society. Because the mentality I getting from people, they're against. People against people. Well, when Javan come together, you know. So when they chant 28 years, it wasn't even 28 years yet. So Janet Bitter Crew made up that slogan, 28 years of disaster. That's why I gotta ask them. Guy Canandus was disaster, Jared Fitz was disaster, Greco Steel was disaster, Tapir was disaster. When I talk, y'all just become stupid people. And that's why plenty of people is trying to talk with me. Because I don't talk stubbornness, I talk facts. And I roll them off. Because my brain sharp. I've been now in a nice place to be like anybody else. Only if somebody asks me something. Other than that, because where ignorance is bliss, it is folly to be wise. So if I know you bliss and ignorance, mean if I don't tell you nothing. I ain't going to tell you anything. I just as act normal like everybody else. It was a proper conversation. I go to forums and they want me to speak because well, they're afraid of what I am going to see. Not because stupidity, because it makes too much sense. It's throughout the mediocrity where they keep presenting to the people. Mediocrity. These things is the highest, and that's what we're dealing with. Why think we're everywhere? The highest things we're dealing with. Yeah, real rate was high, we're dealing with that. Tapi was high, we're dealing with that. Guy Canandus was high, we're dealing with that. Greco Story was high, we're dealing with that. Free closeout was high, self-help housing was high, we're dealing with that. Got your own banking system, we require banking system, and the agri bank and all was high, we're dealing with that. Since Mr. Low come, now there's one high, there's one low. Just let the white man turn you low. Because low, when you cut your own people through, you're low. You turn Judas. Mr. Green admitted uncharmingly. He said Mr. Hoyt turned turn away from all the Burnham stuff. The first person I hear, the new crew, high crew ain't admitting nothing. Yeah. Janet crew make up the 28 years disaster and fool the whole nation. And fool the whole that Indian people them, that's 28 years disaster. What 28 years disaster? The Agri-Bank is helping all the farmers. Mr. Jagdo himself gets scholarship to Lumumba University from the Burnham government. Ask Rambo Garson, he's going to tell you. He said he and Jagdo went there. The student people who get scholarship to Lumumba University in Russia. You know how many people get scholarships? You know how many of them in combat? I know of all these things. That's why he's Burnham #1 defender. I tell people though. I bring back the golden arrowhead. Because I got sense. And I know the golden arrowhead represents sense. Because I sing in all them songs in school and they make sense. All the patriotic stuff make serious sense. And that's why they read the poem from Martin Carter, Up from the Nigger Yard. And people looking for put you back down in the nigger yard. That's what Mr. Hyde did with the Gangela and Mr. Granger. Say Rasta ain't got sense. Burnham ain't got sense, Rasta ain't got sense. But reggae music declared a global treasure. Ganja music declared a global treasure to be safeguarded, to be protected. United Nations said that. I got the thing right here. Y'all just got me doing too much work. You negative people there. What is Rastaman vibration? Rastaman vibration is positive. I can't find it now, man. I didn't prepare to really show it. Rastaman vibration is positive. The golden and red is positive. That's why I could explain the golden and red come to lead all nations. All. We used to be leading all. With the non-aligned and everything else. Yeah. And look at when we were doing it since the 70s. Where we would have been. China ain't bloom yet. China was coming just like us. Because we get independence 66, China became, I think it's 59. Or 49, 59. Because it's after the World War went 45. Then they had their own problems coming. I think it's 49, no? 49. We was what war? 17 years after China. And for a little country, we were doing well. We had some of the brightest people in the world. Look at Ivan Van Sort. Ivan Van Sort write blacks in science. And Ivan Van Sort to appear in front of the Congress of America to answer questions. How could he write a book? They came before Columbus, where Ivan Van Sort is saying African people were in America and the Americas before Columbus. And you say, who is this? And you know what they're saying? Who is this nigger who's saying these things? Bring him before the Congress. They end up checking out the university. Yeah. He was in on so many high-tech space, things on space. Yeah. You know how great Guyanese are? Guyanese have been achieving. Yeah, I don't know. So people come to mash up the golden array, but nobody can mash up the golden array, and this time here, 2020, is review. Review. That's what 2020 means. Review. So, the thing about the Almighty, The Almighty loves strength. The Almighty don't love weakness, you know. The Almighty loves strength. That's what He loves. Strength. Not weakness. You see? Strength and courage. That's what Mr. Hyde had lacked. And that's what these people now lack. So to make up for the lack of courage, they go on with all kind of drama. Drama comes from hell. As long as a country got enough drama, it's hell taking over. The WPA never understood that.